I know you posted on your Instagram about some of the recipes that you're cooking up, but what are you cooking up this holiday season?
It'll be turkey as always. All the standard things. The one thing that I take great pride in is the gravy. I didn't master it until I was about 40 years old and got the perfect consistency, the perfect flavor, and most importantly, enough for seconds, thirds, and fourths. That was the thing in my 20s and 30s. We always ran out, and that's not a good night if you run out of gravy in my house. So now it's about having enough. I've really mastered it. It's not an art form, but it's certainly a specialty, and it's one that I have.
No, it's so true. You got to have the gravy for the sandwiches the next day and everything like that. Yeah. It's essential. Is your family big into vegetables?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have a choice. Like when I was growing up, if I didn't eat my dinner, that was my breakfast the next morning. Yeah. So I'm very strict with my kids, especially with stuff in the home. So they eat everything. My kids were eating sushi when they were super young. They've been exposed to everything when they were super young. So it got a lot easier. Even if my son doesn't like something, he'll say, Dad, it's not my favorite, but don't worry, I'm going to finish it. Can
you please write a book and teach me all of your ways? Because I can't get my son to eat anything. So
you just have to be a jerk. You just have to be a jerk. It's okay. My mom had zero issues being a jerk, as did most moms in the 80s.
It's so true.
You bring a little of that last generation in and let it speak for you when you feel you can't do it yourself.
It's so true. We've gotten a little too soft, I think. Who cooks more in the home? You or Sarah? Or do you kind of divvy it up a little bit? And do you have those? I know you talked a little bit about the gravy and things like that, but what are your signature specialty holiday dishes?
No, I do all the cooking. Yeah. She'll make some things for the kids sometimes, but I do most of the cooking. We cook about 3-4 nights a week. And yeah, they like everything. If there was if you ask, I don't have a favorite, but if you ask my kids what their favorite was, it's when I make like Mexican truck food, like vampiros, molitas, birria, things like that. They go really hard on that stuff. If I make New Mexican food, I have to keep it a little more mild for my daughter, but my son loves heat. So I get the green and red chili from New Mexico, frozen and shipped out every single year. And yeah, I start crushing that and doing green chili stews and enchiladas, and I eat it with scrambled eggs. I eat it with everything.